You are listening to My Life's Journal, a series of daily journals I write. In this series, I want to explore and understand who I am and what it means to be human. Because there are so many questions for me to answer and so many experiences I've yet to come to terms with. So I want to be honest with you. And that's why I share my daily journals. Hopefully the things I figure out and go through can in some way help or maybe inspire you. Or maybe they just bring you a little comfort. But what this is all about is the experience of today. Because today I live. I want to fall in love with life. So let's make the most of it. I've not been honest with myself. I don't love myself or like myself. I always feel like I'm not good enough. But why? Why do I always feel like it isn't good enough? Why do I always see what is missing in life instead of what I have? Why do I feel so empty when I arrive home from work or when I don't know what to do? Why is it that I don't feel good enough? Even now, each word I write on the page doesn't feel right. But what is it I'm missing then? If it isn't enough, then there must be something missing, right? Something important, a purpose, a lesson about this emptiness that I'm missing? But what is it? Even sitting in silence for a while isn't enough, because no matter what I do or am, it won't be enough. It's how it's always been. I wasn't enough the way I was. For me, there has always been something more to do. When I scored a 6 out of 10 in school, I should have learned more or made more exercises to practice in order to get a 7 or an 8 out of 10. And when I was watching a movie or playing a video game in the evening, it wasn't right. I wasn't doing enough for school, and so I felt guilty about it. And when I was out with friends, I should be doing something productive. And if I was doing something productive, I should have been out with friends. I was just never doing enough. But I'm really done sabotaging my own life because of this belief that I'm not good enough. I know I'm not good enough. But what is good enough even? Because that really depends on what you measure with. You see, I don't feel good enough because of what? What am I measuring with? I'm measuring my own worth with how I feel. If I feel good, most of the things I do are good enough. But if I feel a lack of love, most things become unworthy and not good enough. And to be honest with you, deep down, I don't want to know why I don't feel good enough. It's just there. What else to do about it, right? Other than to feel it and continue anyway. If I would always stop the moment I don't feel good enough, what kind of a life would I be living? A life full of hate and regrets, probably. Because my emotions are real, and I don't deny or reject them. Because they connect me to myself, but they also change with the wind, and so I cannot always believe them. Especially not if they tell me I'm not good enough. But that doesn't mean that the feeling can't be there. What I do know is that I am enough, even though I don't always feel like it. I am enough not because of what I do or have done, but simply because I am. There needs not be a reason for us to justify that we're enough. You are enough because you came forth from love. You came forth from life. You are life, and life is precious. It should be treated that way, and so you should treat yourself that way as well. I am enough, not simply because I try to be good. I'm enough because I am love. Because I'm life manifesting itself in the story that goes by the name of Dan. I am life. I see how it all plays out right now. How my hands work with the pen to write down the words I feel and think. And how this realization has repeated itself over and over again. But this time is different. Because I see the truth now. I'm not special. I'm just living my life story, and whatever comes my way is just what I need. I am enough simply because my life is playing along with its storyline. Many things are unknown, unanswered, unclear for me, but so are some of the best movies ever created. They don't give you all the information at once. Instead, they give you bits and pieces to keep the story interesting, to learn something new as the story progresses. But in the end, everything comes together and the screen will fade to black. At that point, I have lived through a marvelous story, watched it, felt it, explored it, and what else could I wish for if not that life is enough as it is? To live my life and do the things I should be doing, regardless of how I feel. That will set me free. After all, isn't life lived now? Not in some ideal future that is free of the feeling of not being good enough. Maybe I should start doing the things that make me feel good enough, instead of worry why I'm not feeling good enough in the first place. Because life continues anyways. And I don't want to waste my time on the idea that I'm not good enough any longer. Because I am life. And the only way to treat life is with respect, passion, love, and beauty. So what are you waiting for? If you are not feeling good enough, go do the things that you feel are right. Because those will make you feel enough.
Oh baby, I was born to hold you tight, kiss you on the cheek, tuck you in at night. And when you're with me, I'm alright. Spend your life with me, cause oh, the sun will keep on burning, even when we're grown and old. I'll be the one you hold and you hold me. Spend your life with me, oh spend your life with me, oh spend your life with me. You spend your life with me.